Hey everyone, it's Jessica. Happy Wednesday. It looks like we are live. I'm going to just pin this video in our Facebook community, in the Double the Stitches Facebook community. Hopefully that will make it easier for you to find me all. I'm so happy to catch up with you. It has been a little bit, and we have so many fun things to talk about. I did send a bunch of you an email, um, but it's more fun to talk to you. So here we are. I want to make sure that you don't miss anything because there's a lot of different things happening, and I want to include you all in those things. So right now we are live on in the Facebook community, the private Facebook community. We're live on our Facebook page, and we're also live on YouTube. So if you would like to leave a comment, you can type your name along with it, and I'll know who I'm chatting with. You can also give Facebook permission to share your profile picture and your name, and then I'll be able to see that on the screen too. So if you're joining us, say hi. Let me know where you're joining from, and anything else that you want to share. We've got a few people watching, so I'm going to dive in and tell you what's going on. So let me make sure my volume is up so that you can all hear me nice and clear. All right, friends. So this is that little segment I come on maybe once a month or so, more often sometimes, and share a little bit about what's going on in my world with you and fun things I want to invite you along for the ride on. And we have a few friends joining us here. Frances is in South Louisiana, and Stacy says hi. She's here joining us from Idaho. And we have Christina says, I am here. I'm going to give you an applause. I know that sometimes it has been a struggle to find me, to hear me, all of those things. So I am so excited to see this message, Christina. Yay! That made my day. And we've got someone joining us here from Massachusetts and from very damp Pennsylvania. So I'm so happy to see you all here and to catch up with you. So as I said, this is Off the Needles with Jessica. Just a little segment I've started doing as a way to get a chance to talk to you and chat with you all. And we've got a friend joining us here from New Jersey too. So this is the Summit Edition. That's what I'm calling it. And I have named February is Summit Month. And some of you might not be familiar with what a summit is, but it's magical. And I'm so excited. I've been planning my summit since, I would say, since around October is when I started all of this this planning and this researching and connecting with fellow members in the fiber community, in the knitting community, fiber artists, instructors, designers. And I just kind of felt like, what if I could get together a whole bunch of fabulous yarn people, and we are all fabulous, just wonderful, kind, generous yarn, knitting instructors and teachers and designers. And what if we could share all those little tips and tricks that we have learned through our trials and tribulations and through all of that blood, sweat, tears, blisters on our fingers, tears when things don't go right, and those victories that we celebrate when we finally figure out how to accomplish something. So what if we could save you all of that that headache and that hassle and that frustration? And what if we got together and we made an event? And so that is what I wanted to share with you all. We'll talk about that next. It is, so this is a little logo I made for the Knit Happy Summit. You may have seen me talking about the Knit Your Wardrobe Summit, and I'll talk more about that in a few minutes and announce we have a prize to give away, which I'm excited about. But I wanted to talk about this first because this is my baby. This is my summit. This is what I have been working 14 to 18-hour days the last few weeks, working so hard to create this for you, putting all of my love into it for you. because I want to bring you on a journey. And that has really kind of always been my philosophy is I want to share what I know, but I don't know all of the things. And so the summit format is virtual. You can join us from the comfort of your couch in your most comfy clothes, PJs, sweats, whatever. And you can join us and you can learn from some of the wonderful people that I have learned from myself and others that I just really look up to and admire in the industry. So it's 100% virtual. You can join from anywhere. It is free to attend. You get a free ticket when you go to knithappysummit.com, and that link should be in the description for this video, but when I hop off, I'll make sure it's there for you too. And you get access to watch more than 20 presentations over the course of 4 days, and you get 48 hours to watch them totally for free. So there's no cost to you to watch them within those 48 hours. But then I wanted to sweeten the pot because I always love to spoil you. And so we got together and the fellow speakers and we got together and we put together something called the VIP All Access Pass. And that gives you not only ongoing access to the presentations, so that if you're not available or you want to watch and rewatch things, you'll have the ability to also do that. So there is a small charge for that. It is a fraction of the cost. It is what you might pay for one or two of the bonuses that are included in addition to watching the videos. So it's a really fabulous deal, but it's a really incredible deal to be able to watch all of these presentations for free. So that is a little bit about the Knit Happy Summit. And I want to just show off the speakers a little bit and also our sponsors. So I want to make sure I have that pulled up. And let me share that screen with you all. Okay, so just to give you a sneak peek into some of the wonderful people that I have gathered together to create short, actionable presentations. This is not, watch a 2-hour presentation from each of these speakers. These presentations range, I would say, from say 15 minutes to a half hour. And we're really giving you our best stuff. There's no fluff here. It's really designed to support you as a knitter as a whole. So we all have a lot of different things that we would love to learn, and different aspects of the yarn world of knitting that maybe we're not super familiar with. So I've gathered together, these are some of their topics. So I am teaching how to fix your mistakes, and I'll have a few other surprises up my sleeve for you all too. It was kind of too much to fit in there, in that little description part. But we've got Francois Denoy from Aroha Knits is teaching about the magic of shawl knitting, and Hannah Thiessen Howard, who's the author of Slow Knitting and Seasonal Slow Knitting, and she is teaching us about a wide world of wool, exploring sheep breeds. So many of us are just familiar with merino when it comes to wool, and there are so many different options out there. So she's got a great presentation for you about some of the other types of wool that you might want to explore and the benefits of those. And I have an interview actually with Johnny Vasquez, who is the yarnist. He is also well known for the hands behind New Stitch a Day. So we talked about knitting without fear, or how he learned to stop worrying and love the process of knitting. And we've got Lauren Rad from A Bee in the Bonnet, and she is talking all about sock heels and toes for a custom fit. And we've got Hortense from Knitting with Chopsticks, and we are going to learn about blocking your knits for a polished finish. And I am excited that we have Edie Ekman, who's talking about essential math for knitters. As much as we might try to avoid it, there is a lot of math that goes into knitting, and she does such a wonderful job covering that topic and breaking it down for us all. And we've got Selene from Swinky Mountain, which is a yarn shop, and she's talking about easy making while traveling. And Emily from Wool and Palette talking about the psychology of color and color theory for makers. and helping you pick colors when it comes to putting them together for projects. And Dan is talking about southpaw stitching for left-handed crafters. I don't know, I may have mentioned it. I'm a righty. I have twins, and they are both lefties. So I get to see the world through their eyes. I've often had opportunities to talk about, to have the opportunity to teach someone who is left-handed and the different struggles that they encounter and how they look at patterns and how they read patterns and how to swap out stitches. So he's got something great planned for us. And we've got Cynthia Spencer from Really Clear Designs, and she's talking all about mastering pattern reading. And Jessica from Snickerdoodle Knits has some speedy strategies for mastering yarn substitution in your patterns. And we've got Marin from Knitterista, and she is just wonderfully artistic, and she's going to teach us how to take a fancy flat lay photo of your makes. She's got it broken down step by step for you all. And Ashley is teaching us about the magic of mosaic knitting. She is the author of Mosaic Knitting Workshop, which is a book that you can purchase. We've got Erin Clayton from Erinine Designs talking about knitting for the wardrobe that you already have. And the list goes on, my friends. We've got Erin from Crafty Housewife Yarns talking about Beyond Perfect, embracing texture and individuality in hand-spun yarns. And Jen Lampin from Synaptic Stitches is talking about fearless brioche knitting. Those words may not come together in your mind, but she is debunking the myth that brioche is something to be nervous or scared or afraid of, that it is only for advanced knitters. And so she has some great tips and tricks for you. Julie Robinson from Julie at Work is teaching about handmade trends. And as I said, we go on and on. We've got Pam Greshkin, and she's going to talk about conquering short rows, another thing that a lot of knitters tend to be nervous about or not really understand or try to avoid for sure. And Amanda Solomon from Melanated Boho Bay, Stash Busting Knits. We're going to tackle using our yarn stash to make a new creative piece. And Alexis from My Two Ladies Knitting is talking about her hand health journey and discovery for knitters. And I realized I don't know if I said her name, so I'm going to slide back up. Hopefully I don't make anyone dizzy. And maybe I need to fix this page. I do. So we also have Sierra Kroon from All Knit Up Designs, and she is doing Stash Busting, the shawl edition. She creates these beautiful scrappy shawls using all kinds of different yarns, and we've got some wonderful comments here. I want to share. So more friends joined us as I was chatting. So hi from Tennessee on a sunny and cold day, and sunny in Florida, beautiful Florida day. Hi, Sylvia. And Kathleen says hi from Huntsville, Alabama. I'm so glad you're watching. And Sandra says, wow, big names in this summit, and that she needs color theory. There are colors beyond green, Sandra. There's a whole rainbow. And Emily's going to teach us all about that. And we've got Stacy's joining us from New York too. And over on YouTube, we've got Rick Martin from Golden, Colorado. And sounds so exciting. The lineup is wonderful. And Sandra says, haha, more than just green. So that is a little bit about our speakers. I do also, there's a little bit about me, but you guys know me, and more about what to expect. So it's happening Thursday, February 15th through Sunday, February 18th. It is binge-worthy. It is 100% virtual. You can attend from anywhere that has internet access. The presentations will be viewed online on a website, and there will be some live events on Zoom that will also be streamed into our Facebook group. So you'll have your choice. You can, the Zoom link will be the same for all of the live events. So these are experts, masters of their craft, 20 more than 20 presentations sharing intermediate and advanced knitting techniques, time-saving strategies, and answers to so many frequently asked questions. All those questions that you frequently see in the big, gigantic Facebook groups that have, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of members, about gauge, about blocking, about math, about adjusting, about swapping out yarn. Um, do these colors go together? All of those things. There's a private pop-up Facebook group just for summit attendees. So once you sign up for your free ticket, you'll get an email and that will have the link to join the private community. And I love to spoil you. And the speakers have gone way, way, way above even my wildest hopes and dreams. We've got amazing prizes for you all. We're going to play bingo. So we're going to keep this exciting, keep you engaged, keep it all coming. So there'll be yarn, knitting patterns, project bags, and even some Knit Happy Summit swag to be given away. As I said, it's free to attend. You get 48 hours to watch every presentation. I've often seen other summits where you only get and participated in summits where you only get 24 hours to watch the videos. We're going for 48 hours because I know that you have busy lives and other things that you do, and I want to give you a chance to watch or even come back and rewatch something for free. I'm also giving away a scholarship to the Stitch Society membership. So when you sign up and you pay, before we get to the scholarship, let's back up just a little bit. So when you upgrade to VIP, you get the bonuses from all of the speakers. And one of the bonuses is from me, and it is a free 30-day trial in the Stitch Society membership. So you get full access for 30 days. You're basically making your first month's payment free. And you can cancel. I ask for about 2 weeks notice. So if you join and you're not really loving it, it's not really your thing, reach out to me. We'll cancel your account so you won't get charged. But I would love for you to join us. I would love for you to come hang out with us and see what the membership is all about. And I'll come back another time and tell you all about that because I have more to cover today. But I'm also giving away a scholarship. So it will be a full 1-year scholarship to one lucky and engaged knitter will be selected. This is not a need-based scholarship. There is an application to form, but it's not necessarily about need. It's about just making sure that it goes to someone who really will enjoy it, appreciate it, and make use of it. Because I wouldn't want something like that to go to someone who isn't really interested. So there's a short form for you to fill out, and I'll share that with you all. For once you sign up, you'll get that information in an email. And like I said, it is free to attend. I'm not going to read the whole page for you, but to sign up to get your free ticket, all that you need to do is fill in these forms, all these buttons linked to the form, and the form is just right here towards the bottom on the page. So your first name, last name, email address, and give me permission to send you email so that I can give you all the information to join us, and it's a free ticket. After you click that button for the free ticket, you'll learn more about choosing whether or not you'd like to upgrade. And there's a really special price for anyone who acts quickly within the first 30 minutes of signing up. So I recommend, and I've said this to my Stitch Society members as well, I recommend that you um, don't sign up while you are waiting online at the bank. Sign up, get your free ticket when you are in a place where you can read through the page that follows, because I want to make sure that you make the best decision for you and that, of course, you get the best price that you can. So if you sign up online at the bank or the supermarket or in the carpool line or wherever you might be, you may not get a chance to really read through that page. And that offer is just for the first 30 minutes after you claim your free ticket. So sign up from someplace quiet where you can just take a few minutes to see all the fabulous bonuses and things that are included in that upgraded ticket. You will have options to get that ticket later, so you can always upgrade it throughout the whole summit, but the best price is in that first fast action 30 minutes. So if you have questions about the summit, definitely comment on this video. I'm going to come back and check, or reach out to me by email, hello@doublethestitches.com. Do I have a banner? I don't. So hello at doublethestitches.com is where you can get more information, and all the links will be clickable in the video. Huh. Okay, so next let's talk about briefly my coterie sweater pattern, which is now officially fully available on Ravelry. It will be also added to PayHip later today. So if Ravelry isn't your thing, there's other options too, and I'll share those links along with this video for you all. Um, So some of you may know this is my first sweater design, my first garment design. I was so thrilled that Knitting Fever was kind and generous enough to share it with their audience, and there was just so much love for it. I have worked super hard on it. Some of you who've been around for a while have heard me talking about this sweater for about a year. Because I really wanted to make sure that it was right and that it was perfect and that it lived up to my standards for what a design should be. I wanted to make sure that it was size inclusive. I think there are 9 sizes. So you have those, options. I want to always try to include, as many sizes as I can. There will be more sweater patterns, but not for a little bit. It is top down. It is seamless. It has a lace yoke. The lace stitches are not difficult to work. Use stitch markers. They will help you. And I think we're going to do a knit along for this probably towards the end of February for anyone who wants to join. So the pattern is available. It's $10. If you would like a discount on the pattern, then you can join my pattern club and you pay, here's that link for that. So it's $7 a month or $77 for the year. And whatever pattern I release in that month, you get that automatically sent to you. It will be sent to you through Ravelry if you use it, and also through your email. So you can buy the pattern for $10 on Ravelry or PayHip, or you can join the pattern club and then you'll pay $7 and then you'll get a code you can use to claim a bonus pattern when you join, and then one at your 1-year anniversary. So that is about that. And then I have a winner to announce. Hortense and I teamed up to give that's sharing the winner. Wasn't supposed to click that yet. So Hortense is one of my friends who is a fellow designer. She is hosting the Knit Your Wardrobe Summit. That's why I say it's Summit Month here, Knitting Summit Month. The Knit Your Wardrobe Summit kicks off on tomorrow, February 1st, and runs through the weekend. There are, I think, more than 15 speakers. And this is a deep dive on knitting the sweaters that you've dreamed of. This is specifically focused on knitting your wardrobe, knitting sweaters and cardigans and other garments. The format is the same, so it's 4 days. You get 48 hours to watch the videos. It is free to attend. There is a pop-up Facebook group, and there will also be live Q&As with the speakers, also on Zoom, and it is a wonderful way to dive deep into the garment knitting world, which is why it works out very nicely that I released my sweater pattern before I'm a speaker in the garment summit. So that timing was kind of fortuitous, but the link in the description has my affiliate link to sign up for the summit. And those are just some of the speakers. It's a really incredible lineup. And I also want to announce, so we gave away a super pack, which is the Knit Your Wardrobe Summit version of the All Access Pass. So that's the one that has all of the bonuses. And the winner, I drew that randomly. I needed to check and make sure that they had signed up. That was one of the requirements, was sign up for the free ticket and comment on a video. So I drew the winner, and the winner is Jean Lofaso. So Hortense is going to reach out to you and get you all set up with access to the Summit Super Pack for the Knit Your Wardrobe Summit. And the last thing I wanted to check, oh, we've got a comment about the sweater. Such a beautiful sweater. Thank you. And we have Alexis is joining us. Hi from Long Island, she says. She lives in the town where my husband grew up. So I am familiar with it very much. But before we hop off this call, I just wanted to also say a very, very special thank you from the bottom of my heart, really to the sponsors for the Knit Happy Summit, because without them, this event wouldn't be able to be as wonderful and as fabulous as it is. So I am so, so thrilled to share who those sponsors are with you. So we have 3 sponsors plus me. We are sponsored by Twice Share Cheap. Many of you know and love, and use Twice Share Cheap's tools. So we've got, Dawn joining us as a sponsor. And you'll hear me talk a lot about the Stitch Society membership. So the membership is also sponsoring the summit, in that we are giving away, you know, you get the 30-day access to the membership when you get the VIP pass, and also that there is a scholarship being given away, a 1-year scholarship to the Stitch Society membership. And that is kind of where my heart goes, to my members. And I'm so thrilled and grateful for all of their support all of these years. We just celebrated 2 years as a membership. And we are also sponsored by Indie Untangled, and many of you have found this group through things I have shared with Indie Untangled. So I am thrilled, so, so thrilled to have Indie Untangled as a sponsor. And also, we have Alexis joining us, and we have My Two Ladies Knitting. So Alexis is the founder, the inventor of the My Two Ladies knitting system, of knitting needles, and she's going to share her story with us. And just such a wonderful group. Like I said, I wanted to get together with some of my favorite people in the yarny world, and this was my way of doing that. So getting together with fellow speakers and sponsors, and just getting together a whole group of just the most wonderful, kind, and helpful and supportive, and encouraging people that I could gather together. So I really hope you'll join me um, for the Knit Happy Summit, and that is February 15th to 18th. So you get a little break between the two summits. And now I am going to go hop off, and I'm going to go eat lunch. And then at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be joining, Hortense is kicking off just a kickoff party for the Knit Your Wardrobe Summit. And so if you've signed up for that, then you'll get a link, you'll get information for how to join her for that. And if you sign up and you can't find it, you can post in the pop-up Facebook group for that summit, and I am sure that the information is in there too. So Knit Happy Summit, February 15th to 18th, and the coterie sweater is available. And I can't wait to share more details about my summit with you all. And if you have any questions about anything, please reach out to me anytime. I can't wait to talk to you all. Take care.